Hello again. We're going to continue on escapes today, and the escape we're working on today is from mount. So let's get started. So Jody's got me in mount. Okay. First thing we want to do in any position, as I've mentioned before, is we want to survive. So I'm going to protect myself from chokes and from her isolating my arms. Okay, so I don't want my arms out away from my body here. That's bad. So you can focus on one, start going for Americanas, Kimuras. So I want my elbows in close to my body and my hands up on my neck so I can protect my collar. Reason I want my elbows close to my body too is she can scoot her knees up if she can get in between, way up into my armpit with her knees. That starts isolating this arm. It's away from my body, it's easier to manipulate. So again, I want my elbows in front of her knees and I want to protect. Now, the person on top of you is going to be heavy, right? So you got to be used to, so come down heavy, Jody, like elbows on the mat or whatever. You got to be used to not being able to move for a second, okay? The first thing you learn in jiu-jitsu is defense, okay? I know you want to do cool arm bars and triangles, but defense is what you're going to learn first. And you're going to have to learn to put up with situations like this where I don't have an attack from here. I'm working on an escape. So the first thing I want to do after I've protected myself is bring my feet in, and I'm going to create space by bridging, lifting my hips up. So I've got this space. Then I'm going to use the drop of that space, which means there'll be less pressure from her on me for just an instant to turn on my side. And I want to get both hands onto the same side when I turn. Okay? I want to keep my elbow in front of her knee, because again, you don't want her walking your knee up under your arm. So I keep my elbows in front of her knee, and I'm on my side. She's still heavy on me. Next, I'm going to block that knee, and again, I'm protecting my collar. I've got my hands available here. I'm blocking that knee, and I'm going to reach over, straighten my bottom leg, reach over with the top leg, and you can put it on the mat too. I'll scrape it in. Put my foot on the mat, and I'm going to scrape that leg in between, and I'm using just the top leg here to secure it. I don't have to bind it up with the bottom leg. I just take the top leg and secure it. Now the next thing I do, keeping this knee at bay, is I'm going to hold that knee there, and I'm going to crunch and pull my knee up under her leg. See this? That's a lot easier than me trying to push her leg in between my legs. Okay? I'm going to use my bigger leg muscles and come up, as opposed to my arm muscles pushing down. Now, I keep my hands ready to go on her leg, but she's too close yet, so I'm going to use my forearms and still keep her knee at bay. And I'm turning. This is my half guard leg, so I'm going to keep that this whole while. Turning, just like in the back escape. I keep turning. This isn't far enough yet. I'm going to keep shrimping. Still have my half guard leg. Now I'm going to take and pendulum up into half guard home base. So I'm going to throw this leg, get my elbow back, my head under her chin. She's going to whizzer. And here we sit in half guard home base. Okay, so one more time. Mount escape. So we're protecting right away. Protecting. Elbows close. What I'm going to do is bring my feet in, bridge, drop. Use that space to get on this side. Blocking her knee, protecting my neck if she was threatening a choke. Now I'm going to straighten my bottom leg, reach over, and scrape. You're going to have, some people are going to hook their toes under your leg here, and you're going to have to scrape that ankle in, and then just slide your leg down, and you're pinching it in between, and you kind of hook it against your butt with your heel. Bottom leg can stay straight. Now I'm holding this knee in place while I pull my leg up underneath. Then I start shrimping. I'm pushing this leg in between my legs, pushing this leg in between my legs. Keep going till I get to half guard home base. Okay? Okay, so one more variance on the escape is she's going to keep her knee up when we get to half guard, and I'll show you what to do from there. So again, I'm protecting, got my elbows in, tight. I'm going to bridge, turn on my side, block this elbow, or block this knee with my elbows, scrape her foot in between, then I'm going to pull this knee up, keep blocking that leg, shrimping, and then I see that her knee is up, or I can feel that it's up, I take this hook and get inside her leg, and that allows me to push that away, make space. And if you want to pick up for this one, Jody, I'm going to make that space and pull this knee across and hook on the other leg, and we're going to end up in butterfly guard, only she would be down on top of me. But that time, just so you can see. Now we'll do it again with pressure. Okay, so from the beginning, protect, up, ridge and drop, block, hook, drag your knee up, start shrimping. She keeps pressure on, so stay right now. Yep, they're gonna have pressure on you, but you notice that knee's up. So you hook, then you start pulling across, and you end up in butterfly guard. Whether they stay down or whatever, you know, they're gonna come in with their elbows and try to close space. You're gonna push them up, maybe get in an open butterfly guard, whatever. We aren't covering that today, but that's another good escape variance from the mounted position. Hope that helps you guys. Thanks again, Jody. I appreciate all the help. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one.